Breaking news, the Damian Lillard saga is officially over, as he was dealt to Milwaukee in a 3-team trade, including Portland and Phoenix. You won't be seeing any more reports from me on NBA Buzz or any other reports on social media that Dame's going to Miami or Toronto's becoming a dark horse team to grab him. It's all over with. Dame is teaming up with Giannis in Milwaukee to create one of the best duos in the NBA. I'm Mikey Domagala. I'm going to break down the trade details and give each team a grade for the haul that they got, and one of the biggest trades in recent years. First, we'll start with the Milwaukee Bucks, of course, bringing in Damian Lillard. Portland receives Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Toumani Camara, a 2029 first-round pick from Milwaukee, and also 2 pick swaps from Milwaukee. Phoenix receives Jusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson, rounding out the trade for Dame. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, who won the trade? To me, I think it's the Portland Trail Blazers, and why they pulled the trigger on this trade and not a Miami trade. I mean, they got rid of Jusuf Nurkic, replaced him with DeAndre Ayton, who's better and younger, and they also got a lot of draft capital from Milwaukee, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 pick swaps, and that's all before mentioning Drew Holiday, who had a terrific last few seasons in Milwaukee, including winning a championship with them. So you replace Damian Lillard with Drew Holiday, you replace Jusuf Nurkic with DeAndre Ayton, and more. You also get a young prospect in Toumani Camara to add on top of that, making the Blazers' youth movement even more. Now, there is a report coming out that the Blazers may deal Drew Holiday. That means they're going to parlay Holiday in this trade to maybe get more young pieces to build around. Blazers, I got to give them an A in this deal, the highest grade I give out of the 3 teams. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks got Damian Lillard. I mean, him and Giannis Antetokounmpo are about to become one of the top NBA duos, but I can't give them a higher grade than the Blazers based off what they gave away. Drew Holiday has been terrific in recent years, like I said, and he's one of the best lockdown perimeter defenders in the NBA right now. So they lose a little bit on defense with Drew Holiday gone. Dame's a much better scorer than Holiday, but they also lose Grayson Allen off the bench. They also give away a 2029 first-round pick and 2 pick swaps. That's why I have to give the Milwaukee Bucks an A-, while the Blazers got an A. And now to Phoenix. I'm not crazy about what Phoenix did, but I understand it. I know DeAndre Ayton was kind of out the door anyway, like Lillard was out the door in Portland. You know, the team, the ownership wasn't too crazy about Ayton. They think he's kind of lazy. Is he overpaid? Whatever. But what the Suns got back in return for what they gave away, I'm not too crazy about, but I understand it. Jusuf Nurkic is now the starting center, taking over DeAndre Ayton's spot. Grayson Allen, a sharpshooter off the bench. Nasir Little really hasn't shown what he has too much in Portland. Maybe he could show it off Phoenix's bench. And then Keon Johnson is a nice upside pick for them. The Suns got a lot more depth in this trade. They really need a big interior lockdown defender, and that's not really what Nurkic is. That being said, I give the Phoenix Suns a B based off who they got in the trade. Like I said, they kind of beefed up their bench a little bit, but I'm not crazy about the Jusuf Nurkic addition for DeAndre Ayton. I give the Milwaukee Bucks an A- and the Portland Trail Blazers an A for the haul that they got for Damian Lillard. Believe it or not, these trade details might not all be set in stone just yet, as Adrian Wojnarowski just reported that the Trail Blazers are going to try to trade Drew Holiday and parlay him off this deal. Now, does Drew Holiday get sent to Miami? I mean, Portland just had a ton of trade talks with the Heat over recent months and recent weeks. That relationship is there. Are the Boston Celtics going to put up big for Drew Holiday and kind of get him to form a super team starting 5 with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, and all those guys in Boston? It'll be interesting to see. But what I want to bring up is the Milwaukee Bucks as title favorites. Their odds shifted. They're now the number 1 team in the NBA with the highest odds to win the championship in 2023-24. Now, that's expected with Damian Lillard coming in as the starting point guard for the Bucks. Their team is loaded. I mean, look at their starting lineup. Lillard, Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, who was a borderline all-star last year, Bobby Portis, who was in the 6-man race last year. They got Malik Beasley coming in off the bench, Jay Crowder, Duchamp, Robin Lopez, and even Thanasis Antetokounmpo. This team is loaded from 1 to 12, and they're definitely going to make noise in the Eastern Conference and are favorites to win the title. Will that happen? We'll see. I mean, you still got Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray defending their title out in the West. LeBron, AD, and the Lakers, who just got a lot better. The NBA is going to be extremely fun next year with Victor Wembanyama coming in. How's Scoot Henderson going to do carrying a team himself in Portland? He's got a new running mate in DeAndre Ayton at the 5. So that's all going to be very interesting. Who are they going to bring in for Drew Holiday? Will Holiday go to Miami to team up with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo? And I also forgot about Boston. Kristaps Porzingis joins Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown over there. There were already a lot of fun headlines heading into the 2023-24 NBA season, but Lillard to Milwaukee just blew the roof off of the NBA. To recap, I give the Bucks an A-, the Blazers an A, and the Suns a B. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments, and be sure to subscribe.